A very good morning to one and all of you. Let me start today. One of the more important concept is called pattern matching using C. Topic is that pattern matching using C. Okay, pattern matching application using C, right? So what is that idea? What is that pattern? Before that pattern, understanding what is the pattern here, let me explain you what is a string here. So we should have the concept of the string here. What is the string here? It is a you can see it is a contiguous, you can say that sequence. It is a contiguous sequence of characters. Maybe we can say that characters or the bytes, right? Example, if I see this is one of the example here, let me give you one of the example here. String, that is, we can write here, my name is something, I write here, what is that? Rati, Ranjan and Sahu, right? So, and what is a substring here? You should know this concept for before solving this substring. It is what is that? Again, it is a contiguous sequence of characters, bytes. Here it is including space, space also, including space. It can be of any length, and it can be of any length, right? So similarly, if you see the substring, it is the again contiguous. What is that idea? Contiguous sequence of characters, sequence of characters, right? It is a contiguous sequence of characters, or we can say the bytes here, bytes. In a given string. So string must be given here. So example, if I say that, so if I say Ranjan, or even you can say that Ranjan, this is a substring. Or you can say that another one, I can take this one, is a substring, right? I can say here AN space SA is also a substring. So there are many substrings are here in this example. So what is my topic of discussion today? So pattern matching application using C. For that, we should see the syntax of the C language for implementing this program, this application. So what is this idea? Idea will be coming shortly. That let me explain you that how I do this particular program in C. How do you do that? Actually, if you talk into the syntax of the programming language, if you talk into the syntax of the pattern. So first of all, let me explain the pattern here. So here the pattern, if I say Ranjan is the pattern. Okay. So what is that pattern here? I must find this Ranjan in Rati, Ranjan, okay, and Sahu. I must find in this particular string. What is the logic here? For this logic, we have to write the logic here. So what is the logic here? So write here R A T I, okay, and space R A and space N J A N space and S A H O and O. So if you see that these particular string, okay, these particular string, this is a string. What is the length of the string here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 and 17. So length of the string, what is the length of the string here? This is equal to 17. So if I say the substring, what is that length of the substring here? Suppose I write here R, okay, A. Let me write here it is S and it is here T. R A N J A N. So what is that character here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the length of the substring, what is the length of the substring here? That is equal to 6. Now, if I have to apply the logic here, so what is this idea? We have to each and every time, one approach algorithm is called a brute force search algorithm. We can use brute force searching algorithm. So you can have use this brute force search algorithm. So what is that idea is coming into that? What I have to do that? I must check the very first, how many characters? I will check the first 6 characters from the right here. Brute force R A N T I space R A N J. Okay, quickly this space S A H O O. Now, if you see this particular here, I will start. I have a logic here. I use I for iteration, and what is that idea? I must match. So I will extract the first 6 length of 6 character. What you have to do that? Extract 6 character from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 characters. Now I got the 6 character R A T I space and R. So these I am going to match with. What? Now matching. I must match with the range. So what is happening that here it does not match. No match. So what I have to do for that? So again iteration. Next time the I will be, it will change the position here. So what is the position will get change here? Now I will be iterate from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So next iteration factor I will be finding here. What is that? A T I, okay, and space R and A. So it does not match. Similarly, I repeat this process one more time. Whenever I find a pattern like this, suppose this is a pattern 1, because it is a repetition process 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I got a string here. So I should hold in a temporary variable. Temp variable. I use this temp variable. Temporary variable we will use here, and I compare now R A N J A N. So now here it is match. So now logic is that, what is the logic here? What I am going to do that? For each and every time, here j is another iteration, because temporary array, we are going to create a temporary array here using j loop. We will use here the j loop for this. So what is this idea? Idea of this pattern matching is very clear, because we are approaching brute force searching to do that one here. So if you are coming into the syntax of the part, now you have to see the syntax of the C language for implementing the application. We will see the syntax of C language for implementing implementing pattern matching. Okay. Pattern matching. So how I do that? Here, syntax of C language. So I repeat again. I write here, what is string? A special constant. A string is a special constant or a string constant. A string constant is a type of, what is that? Is a special type of array of char type. What is that? Char type. Now let's see. Write this string here is, what is that idea? I write here R A T R A N J A N and Sahu SAHOO. And if I am going to implement, so this is the string constant. So what is that idea? This is the string constant. Actually, this is called character array. I can string here. I can say this is the character array. Char array. Okay. So what is that idea? Idea is this. Quickly have to do that. Okay. S O, this is the special characters, right? So the length of the string, we will use here string length is equal to, is a string library function, string library to obtain the length of string excluding, what is that? Excluding non-characters. Non-character. Okay. Now, what is that idea? This is character array. But how we define syntax? If you see in C, I can write here char is, this is the syntax here, we should specify here like this. Okay. You can define anything here like this. What is that idea? You should write here R A T I space. Okay, this is the way you have to write here. R A N J A N and space and S A H O and O, and we should write this is the, so this is called the character array. Which array? Character array. But string constant, we are talking the syntax. Okay, string constant will be written like this, character is. So I will write here in this Prati, Ranjan, okay, and Sahu. So this is a special. Here, if you see here, null character is defined implicitly. Okay, right. This is what is our idea here. Now let the C language implementation for this particular concept for pattern application. This application we'll see now in C language. How will you use? You see, I will be using some of the function library, string library. String library I am going to use here. What are the string library I am going to use here? Libraries. Okay. What are the string libraries? I will use here strlen. Okay, I will use strlen, and also I will use strlen. I will use strcmp. I will use strclp, and even if I may use different type of the function for input. Input string, I am going to use here getS input string library. I will use here input string library getS and output string library. So even if we will use here printf function, printf and scanf as and when it is required. So this concept will be explaining one after another that very shortly. So this is for the example we have to write here. So this is what is the pattern matching. How we'll write the program here or quickly. We'll write the program. Now how this program is written in C language. C language. If you see the C language has include line number 1 std io.h has include conio.h, or we have to use only string.h, and we'll write here integer main, right, and bracket declaration. Now declare the variables, all variables here, all names used in pattern matching, pattern finding. Okay, that's we have to do this. This is called comment line. Okay, I repeat again. This is the comment line. This is the comment line, not executed during the execution of the program. It is eliminated at the compilation stage. Right declaration of that. So whatever the variable I am going to use here, let me I use here yes. Let me I write 50 characters or 100 characters. Substring write here 50 characters, write here temp 50 characters. This is the static declaration. Okay, character type. Right. Next is that what are the variable I am going to use here? Integer I, j, because I loop and j loop is essentially for that. I loop. What is for I loop we are going to use? We are seeing now. Very next is that printf enter. Quickly you can write here enter a string with space. So, and we can write here semicolon. It's the most important part of that. Right here it is, and here it is yes. Similarly, write down printf /n enter a substring. What do we have to do that? Substring. So we have already given the definition. It can also be space included also here. So get s here t and find length of each. So what is that length here? Right here n equal to str len. Right here s. N1 is equal to str len and here it is t. After doing that, what I am going to do, I am going to find the logic here. This is the most important logic part. So what is the logic here? We will write comment line, I put it here, for I equal to 0, I less than n minus 1, okay, I less than n minus, so whenever it is length equal to, suppose n equal to 20, n equal to 20, right, or even n equal to 17, we got this 17 here, n1 is equal to 6. So what is the difference here that we are going to get here? The difference is here it is 11. So 11. So if I am taking the length here, R A T I R A N J A N S A H O O and null character. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 and 17. So total length is 17 here. So if the length is 17, so for finding the 6th character, I should stand in the 12 length. So what is that here? Here we should stand in the 12. So here I less than n plus 1. So that is equal to 12 here. Is it 12 here? Because we should start at the 12. So I should write here equal to sign here, semicolon, I plus plus, within the flower bracket, you write here another logic here for that. So what we are going to do that, I might have used one of the variable called temp here. So what is this idea? We write here for j equal to 0, j less than, not 0 here, because each and time we are finding j less than, what is that idea? That is equal to n plus I, n plus I. So what is this idea? What is the n here? N1, not n, n1 plus I. So 6 plus 0, so it is 0. So it is goes up to 5, so we got the length here. So it is j plus plus to do this. Now here what I am going to do, I will write here within this temp of, we can have another variable for that. We will write here k plus plus, I will repeat this and why it is written like this, temp k plus plus is equal to, I will write here, which is the length I am going to take here, s of what? I write here s of g. And here this for loop, after completion of this for loop, here we have to introduce one more variable here. let k equal to 0. We define here. So that is our motivation for each and every time. So what is that after this? We should write here tape of k is equal to these null characters. I will explain, sir, why we are writing all the null characters. So continue the line number 2, continue line number 3, continue line number 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and right here 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16, 17, 18, and 19, and 20. So after this 20 line number, okay, we can write here 17, 18, 19, 20. So we got this line number 20 here for this loop. Continuing this part, we can write here. Now we will compare T string substring T with temp. So what I have to do that? If I use string comparison function here, strcmp, I'll write here T comma and temp. So that is the logic here. If it is true, I'll write here substring pattern printf. Pattern found. What is the pattern found here? Percentile S at position at percentile D position. So this is the motivation of work here. And double quote we should write here. What is that? Write here temp comma. We'll write here I plus 1. I'll be explaining shortly, and I'll write here break the for loop. So which for loop you are going to break here? Why you are going to break here? You can return also. You can write return. If I break the loop here, yes, it is outside this. So we can write here break loop here. Now else what we have to do that? We can print the substring substring percentile, the column here, column we have given here, column here, percentile S here, and at percentile T position. So what is this idea? Double quote, and I'll write here this is the substring temp and comma. So write here what is that? I plus 1. Right, and continue this loop here. No need to do any work. So each and every time this line number, continue with this line number 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. And now we have to close this 16 line number or 17 close curly braces, 31. This is end of for loop, end of outer for loop, and line number 32 we write here return 0, and line number 33 exit of this loop. If you see that output of this program, it will ask you enter. It will write that enter a string with space. Enter a string with space. Now you enter here. You enter here using getters function. Which function? You have to use the getters function here. Ravi Ranjan Sahu. And enter substring. Substring here. So you have to enter here Ranjan. So after that, what is the output you are going to get here? You will be getting the output like this. First you will be finding here 6 characters. This is the first 6 characters will get output. Substring. If it is else, very fast you are getting substring. R A T space R. Second time you will get this substring. R. Position. Where will get here? At 1. At 1 position. Because by default we are writing here, this is the 1, 2, I plus 1. Because we have already written here I plus 1. Here I equal to 0. So I plus 1 means it's 1. Right. At 1 position. Similarly, we will get here substring. What is the second substring we are going to get here? We are going to get the second substring here. What is that? We get here A T I space R A at 2 position. So repeat this process. What you will get that? You will get here substring pattern form. At some point, you will find here pattern form. Pattern form. What is the pattern found here? Ranjan. You got the pattern found at which position we got found here? 5 means it is 6. At 6th position. Alright, 6th position. Thank you so much.